Are you ready for that thing you're asking God for? Are you ready for that job? Are you ready for that money? Are you ready for that business? Are you ready for that relationship? Are you ready for that marriage? Are you ready to have children? Are you ready for the life that you want? Now listen, we always complain that God is not answering our prayers. God is not granting our desires. God is not on our side. God this, God that, God this, God that. But one thing that we are failing to realize is that God can actually see our future. That man can literally see your heart. He created you. He created your heart. He can see everything. Your thoughts, your future, and your plans and your intentions. We always say we are ready for something, but as soon as we get it, we start taking it for granted. Why? So now let me ask you again. Are you ready for the things that you are asking God for? Because according to God, you are not. And that's why He isn't giving it to you yet. And that's why He's not giving it to you yet. Because you are not ready for what you are asking for. So what are you going to do with the money if you're not ready for it? That's why most of the times people go back to being broke, because after they win something or they get a certain amount, everything goes out of pocket and they go back to being broke because they were not ready. Are you ready for that plan? Are you ready for that love? Are you ready for that money? Or you just want it right now? Are you prepared? How prepared are you for that money that you were asking for, that you were working hard for? What are you going to do with it when it finally comes to you? Are you disciplined enough? Do you have self-control? Do you love yourself enough to maintain what you want when you finally get it? Are you persistent enough to go for what you want? Are you consistent enough to keep what you have been praying for and working hard for? Are you ready for what you are looking for what you are asking for? Are you ready for all of it? So once you finally get into that serious relationship, are you ready to stay committed to that relationship? Are you ready to stay faithful? Are you ready to be loyal? Are you ready for the countless forgiveness, the fights, the dumb arguments, the petty accusations, the tears, the laughter, and the awkward silence? Are you ready for all of it? Are you ready to stay consistent and committed to keeping that relationship or marriage alive? When you finally get that money, are you ready to help your friends and family? Are you ready to help the universe? Are you ready to build God's kingdom? Are you ready to give God His 10% or more? Are you ready to use your money to make other people's lives comfortable? Are you ready for all of that? To do God's work? Are you ready for that? When you finally land that job, are you ready to take that company to another level, to the next level and beyond? Are you ready for all of that? Are you ready to work hard and train other employees to make that job better because you showed up? Are you ready for that? When you finally get that business, are you ready to double the investments that you made to attain that business? Are you ready to stay committed and consistent to that business? Are you ready to create job opportunities for other people within your establishment? Are you ready for all of that? When you finally get married, are you ready to go all out for your spouse and your family? Are you ready to deal with one person for the rest of your life? Are you ready for better or for worse? Are you ready for love, for forgiveness and tolerance? Are you ready to find the best friend in the same person forever? Are you ready for all of that? When you finally have children, are you ready to give them the life and the love that they deserve? Are you ready to do anything for those children? Are you ready to deal with their friends? Are you ready to deal with their different personalities? Are you ready for all of that? Are you ready to discipline yourself enough to hit your weight goal, your financial goal, your relationship goal, your business goal, your personal goals, your attitude goals. Are you ready? So now let me ask you this question. Are you on your way or in your way? Are you ready? How much are you preparing yourself for the things that you're working hard for and asking God for? How much? Or you just asking and waiting and thinking that you're just gonna go with the flow? Now you have to prepare yourself. You have to be ready. Are you ready for the things that you pray for and the things that you work for? Are you ready to receive those things? Now let me ask you another question. If you wake up tomorrow morning and there's $1 million laying in your bank account, by this time next year, would you still be a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, a billionaire, or would you be praying for another miracle? Are you ready for everything you are asking God for? Are you ready? I pray that you prepare yourself and that you are working and that you get yourself ready for whatever you are seeking. Because whatever you are seeking, God wants me to tell you that it is already done and it is already yours. You just got to make sure you are ready. You are beautiful. You are the greatest thing God ever created. And remember, there is absolutely nothing in this world that is greater than you. My name is Victor Addo. You can find me on all social media platforms at official Victor Addo. Thank you for your time. God bless you.